Mr. Olympia is one of the biggest professional men's and women's bodybuilding contests at Joe Weider's Olympia Fitness and Performance Weekend, an international bodybuilding competition that is held annually by the International Federation of Bodybuilding and Fitness in Las Vegas. Mr. Olympia was started from 1965. Here are the list of Mr. Olympia winner of each and every year. Number 1, Larry Scott. He was an American bodybuilder to won the first Mr. Olympia and go on to defend his title the very next year and subsequently retire. This marked the official start of the Mr. Olympia contest era, in which notable bodybuilders would go on to see great success. Number 2, Sergio Lever. He was Cuban-American bodybuilder known as the Myth. Sergio Lever burst onto the scenes from Cuba to take over the new spot as Mr. Olympia champion with his mind-blowing combination of mass, symmetry and round muscle. In 1967, Sergio was defeating some of the most iconic individuals in bodybuilding, including a young Arnold Schwarzenegger. Number 3, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was considered the greatest and most iconic bodybuilder of all time. Arnold officially took over as the new Mr. Olympia champion in 1970. The Austrian Oak went on to win an outstanding 7 titles during his glorified bodybuilding career. First 6 years he won from 1970 to 1975, and after he came back at 1980 and won his 7th title. Number 4, Francesco Maria Colombo. He was an Italian bodybuilder, powerlifter and strongman. He was also the best friend and training partner of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Colombo defeated a heavily competitive class in both 1976 and 1981 to solidify his tremendous bodybuilding career. Colombo, originally hailing from Sardinia, was well known to have one of the most impressive chest and back, paired with an incredible amount of physical strength. Number 5, Frank Zane. He is an American bodybuilder. His physique is considered one of the greatest in the history of bodybuilding due to his meticulous focus on symmetry and proportion. The era of symmetry, aesthetics and conditioning started in bodybuilding by Frank Zane. He won 3 Olympia titles in a row by looking like a perfect sculpture on stage. Number 6, Chris Dickerson. He placed second at the 1980 and 1981 Olympia. Arnold Schwarzenegger claimed the title in 1980 while Franco Colombo took the title the following year. Both champions came out of retirement during those years. Dickerson's moment in the limelight came in 1982 when he was finally crowned Mr. Olympia when he was in his early 40s. Chris continued the trend of conditioning, shape and aesthetics, powered by an outstanding back, fantastic calves and elegant posing. Number 7, Samir Banout. He is from Lebanon, known as the Lion of Lebanon. Samir hit physical perfection in 1983. He brought an unbeatable combination of muscle fullness, hardness, conditioning and symmetry on stage. When he posed, every muscle popped. His back development appeared to be from another galaxy, with a Christmas tree no one ever surpassed. Number 8, Lee Haney. He is an American former IFBB professional bodybuilder. Haney shares the all-time record for most Mr. Olympia titles at 8 with Ronnie Coleman and is regarded as one of the greatest bodybuilders to ever grace the stage. Haney simply blew the competition away every year with his never-before-seen combination of size and symmetry. His mass with class package dominated bodybuilding for almost a full decade. Number 9, Dorian Yates is an English retired professional bodybuilder. He won the Mr. Olympia title 6 consecutive times from 1992 to 1997 and has the 5th highest number of Mr. Olympia wins in history, ranking behind Ronnie Coleman, Lee Haney, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Phil Heath. A new standard of size was set for the Olympia. Dorian would consistently bring an eye-popping amount of muscle mass on stage. At his 2nd Olympia win, he may have presented the single best combo of massive size paired with dry and full muscle conditioning this sport has ever seen. Number 10, Ronnie Dean Coleman is an American retired professional bodybuilder, the winner of the Mr. Olympia title for 8 consecutive years. He is widely regarded as either the greatest or the king of bodybuilding. Ronnie continued the trend of freakish muscle size paired with extreme conditioning. He is well known for his intense training style, as depicted in many small documentaries during his powerhouse journey. Number 11, Jason Isaac Cutler is an American retired professional bodybuilder. Cutler is a 4-time Mr. Olympia winner, having won in 2006, 2007, 2009, and 2010. And a 6-time runner-up. He is considered to be one of the top pro bodybuilders in history, and was known for his quadriceps and the quad stomp pose. He is the one who beat 8 times champion the King Ronnie Coleman. He is also considered the greatest comeback in bodybuilding history when he come back in 2009 and defeat Dexter Jackson. Number 12, Dexter Jackson, is also known as The Blade, is an American retired IFBB professional bodybuilder and the 2008 Mr. Olympia bodybuilding champion and 2012 Masters Mr. Olympia. With 29 wins, Jackson has the most professional men's bodybuilding titles. He has the distinction of winning the Arnold Classic a record 5 times. He brought back the classic bodybuilding criteria of symmetry, conditioning, beautiful lines coupled with just the right amount of muscle size. Number 13, Philip Jared Heath is an American IFBB professional bodybuilder. He is a 7-time Mr. Olympia winner, having won the competition every year from 2011 to 2017. Phil Heath was able to take down Jay Cutler during his prime, and nicknamed The Gift. Heath is extremely full and round muscle bellies supported by great conditioning. His physique really came to life upon flexing, with superior muscle detail and quality popping everywhere. Number 14, Sean Rhoden. He was a Jamaican-American IFBB professional bodybuilder. He was the oldest bodybuilder to have ever won the Mr. Olympia title at the age of 43. He was able to defeat the defending 7-time Mr. Olympia Phil Heath. Sean brought an almost flawless combination of size and conditioning with beautiful proportions to the Olympia stage that year. Unfortunately, Sean was never able to compete again after his win. In 2021, Sean Rhoden passed away at the age of 46. Number 15, Brandon Curry is an American professional bodybuilder who competes in the men's open bodybuilding division in the IFBB Pro League for almost a decade. He is the 2019 Mr. Olympia bodybuilding champion. With a solid combination of symmetry, conditioning and muscle fullness, accentuated by his small waist and narrow hips, he deservingly secured the title in 2019. Number 16, Mamdouh Mohamed Hassan Elsbiri, better known as Big Remy, is an Egyptian IFBB professional bodybuilder. He is the 2020 and 2021 reigning and defending Mr. Olympia bodybuilding champion. Big Remy's trademarks are his incredible muscle mass and humongous quads. He finally achieved the needed muscle hardness and conditioning to match his unbelievable size. With this unbeatable combination, Big Remy dominated the stage and was declared the clear winner. He will defend his title in Las Vegas during the Olympia weekend December 15 to 18, 2022.